everybody, and welcome to this special of Mars going out of bounds. This happens this year when Mars is in Scorpio, then Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 27th of December, and then Mars comes back in bounds on the 23rd of January whilst it's still in Sagittarius. So Mars is known as the planet of assertiveness, drive, gains, even more strength and independence. During its out of bound phase in Scorpio, a sign associated with passion, transformation and intensity, this combination creates an atmosphere which is ripe for significant shifts and powerful personal growth. So during this time you may find yourself feeling more assertive and determined to pursue your goals. The energy of Mars in Scorpio pushes you to dig deep within ourselves and uncover hidden desires and motivations. It encourages us to confront our fears and face challenges head on and take calculated risks. When Mars is out of bounds, it increases our passions and intensifies our emotions. We may also experience an increase in feelings of desire, ambition and even obsession. This can provide a fertile ground for transformative experiences as we are more inclined to dig into the depths of our psyche and confront any subconscious blocks or patterns that may be holding us back. However, it is crucial to approach this period with caution and mindfulness. The increased energy of Mars in Scorpio can also lead to impulsive behaviour, aggression and power struggles. So it's advisable to be mindful of our interactions with others, as it can lead to conflicts or power struggles in relationships. So it's important to communicate openly, honestly and assertively, while also respecting the boundaries and needs of others. So during this time it's good to do things that allow for self-reflection and inner exploration, like journaling, therapy, meditation, and anything that allows us to creatively navigate the intense emotions and situations and desires that can come up during this time. It's good and beneficial to channel this energy constructively and avoid destructive tendencies. By embracing the intensity of this energy, we can tap into our inner desires, confront our fears and make significant progress towards our goals and self-healing. So it's crucial to find a balance between passion and self-control right now. While Mars out of bound can empower us to pursue objectives with unwavering determination, it's equally important to avoid our emotions and desires consuming us entirely. By practicing self-discipline and mindfulness, we can use the power of Mars in Scorpio to go after our ambitions without losing the sight of our values and the well-being of those around us. When Mars goes into Sagittarius on the 27th of December and stays there all the way up until the 23rd of January, when Mars comes back into bounds, it can just make us more motivated to explore new things and to be more curious and to start new exciting ventures. And normally when this happens, we can become more just open to new experiences, being mindful that taking calculated risks is good, but we have to be mindful of the consequences, and this will make us make the most of this dynamic energy while seeking to expand our horizons, try new things, be more spontaneous while staying grounded, which is the best use of this energy. All in all, for Mars out of bound 2023 to 2024, remember to consider the impact of your actions and words on others and prioritise your own well-being, but also, prioritise other people's well-being in healthy ways as well. So now I'm just going to talk about Mars going out of bounds in general, what it means on the practical, spiritual, symbolic and emotional level. Mars going out of bounds in astrological terms refers to a period where Mars moves beyond the typical boundaries of the Sun's declination, going above 23.27, either north or south. Practically speaking, when Mars goes out of bounds, it can make us more assertive and competitive. It can bring about an extra assertiveness energy, pushing us to be more daring and dynamic in pursuing our goals. Esoteric karmically and spiritually, its energy wants us to get out of our comfort zone, explore uncharted territories, and this can be physically, externally, but also within our own consciousness. It can open up the possibility of breaking free from conventional limitations or self-destructive thoughts and behaviours and addictions, and want us to be more expansive in the ways that we go about our day-to-day life and take a transformative approach to personal growth and self-discovery. It wants us to depart from conforming to societal norms and expectations of our family, friends and lovers, and encourages us to challenge traditions, the status quo, to disrupt established patterns and pioneer new ways of thinking and behaving. Creatively, it can spark innovation and originality, creating fire within us, inspiring, creatives, artists, writers, musicians, designers, coders to push beyond their boundaries and explore unexplored territories in their respective fields. Emotionally, Mars out of bounds can bring intense passion and impulsive behaviour. It can amplify feelings of anger, frustration and determination. We may become more passionate and volatile during this time as we express our desires and needs with increased intensity. On the political, worldly, materialistic and social levels, first, in terms of materialism, as I said, it can make us more ambitious and wanting success, breaking from conventional boundaries and pushing our limits to achieve our goals. It wants us to embrace the extraordinary and let go of the ordinary, to take a more audacious approach towards material wealth and prosperity. Ultimately wants us to level up and not be greedy, but take what is ours, go after things that can make us feel materially stable, and ultimately going within ourselves does that, and stable and thinking about what wealth and being abundant means to us and going after it, or just be having more gratitude for what we have in our life anyway. And sometimes it does work, but we have to take practical actions, acting as if whatever we want to achieve is already done, being the person we really wish to be. So on a political level, it can make politicians more assertive and aggressive. It can lead to conflicts and power struggles and even more military action. The idea of crossing boundaries and defying norms can resonate strongly in the political realm, as leaders may feel compelled to take bold and unconventional measures, actions to assert their dominance or secure their interests. So radical things can happen on the financial political level. During Mars going out of bounds, it's sort of like anything can kind of go, or at least people can make it, try and make it that way. So yeah. On the social level, the impact of Mars going out of bounds is felt in our human relationships and interactions. It encourages us to step out of our comfort zones, express ourselves more assertively and uninhibitedly, not giving a F you, whatever about what people say, doing what we want to say and do, standing up for our beliefs, but do no harm to others, respect other people's boundaries in the best ways that you can. But it wants us to take risks, pursue our passions and goals with unwavering determination, and it supports us in doing that. But yeah, be brave but be respectful also is what I'm trying to say. So karmically, this heightened energy can bring opportunities for personal growth or challenges that need to be addressed. So things may not be nice right now, experiences, but whatever happens is trying to push you to become the better you, the best you can be. Obviously how it affects us all depends on our natal chart and the transits that are happening to your actual natal chart, but generally it can activate unresolved karmic patterns or bring situations that require you to confront and heal past life issues, especially those to do with power, how you use power, how you misuse power, how you accept power, how you respect other people's boundaries, how you disrespect them, or how you don't assert your own boundaries, how you use your determination drive and why you don't use it, and going back to any childhood wounds and past life wounds that you have over using your power or rejecting your power and stuff like that. For some, of us, this can lead to intense emotions and trigger conflicts, but these triggered events and emotions, like I said, can lead to exploring just yourself on that deeper level and understanding your aggressive energy and your more fiery side, or learning to be more softer for some of you who, are too fiery and stuff. It's about thinking out of a box about what ambition and motivation and aggression means to you, and respecting your feelings but also respecting others as well. Ultimately, Mars going out of bounds can serve as an opportunity to release old karmic patterns and cultivate a healthier approach to assertiveness. Some of you may find that it just makes you more bolder in your thoughts and actions, and this can be a great time of personal transformation where you break free from limitations and manifest your desires more assertively. In terms of committed relationships, Mars out of bounds sort of injects an extra dose of passion and intensity. Some couples may find themselves having a renewed sense of adventure, igniting your desire to just be more at one with each other, but negatively, as I said earlier, it can lead to more conflicts and power struggles only if not managed properly. So you must channel this fiery intensity into constructive communication and find healthy activities for your said ambitions, learning to listen to each other if any tensions come up, and then people in relationships can say things that we don't want to hear all the time. But if you're going with a sense of, healthy communication and figure out ways to, release any energy together in healthy ways, then it's all good. In terms of hookups, you can want more excitement and thrills and fun in your interactions, which can lead to, you being more spontaneous, more passionate and adventurous, but it can also blur the lines between physical attraction and emotional connection. So because of this, it is important for you to set clear boundaries and communicate your expectations to avoid misunderstandings or hurt feelings right about now. The best things for creatives to do at this time is to tap into your imagination, to let your creativity flow freely. Exploring new techniques can lead to groundbreaking ideas right now. Pushing through boundaries to take calculated risks. Entrepreneurs can use this energy to launch new innovative products and services right now. So, that's really, really good. Lovers can use this energy to bring about exciting and passionate energy and explore new adventures together and connect on a deeper level, embracing vulnerability and expressing your desires more openly. And this can ignite and keep the flames of passion more open, which is good. So in terms of our careers, it can push us to explore new opportunities and take more risks, but we have to channel this energy wisely, as impulsive decisions can have long-term consequences. Spiritually, it can want us to, go deeper within ourselves and find more purpose. And we can explore different spiritual practices and be more open for self-reflection, which is the best use of this energy on the spiritual level. Personal development, it challenges us to break free from limited patterns. It pushes us to step outside of our comfort zones and tackle our fears head on. Educationally, it wants us to learn new things, explore new subjects, good for, engaging in intellectual, philosophical, spiritual debates and research and challenging conventional wisdom. And it's a good energy to use to acquire new knowledge and just push boundaries within the educational and self-learning kind of atmosphere. Psychologically, it reflects a strong desire or can work with that part of you that wants to make an impact on the world, although it can make you feel frustrated if you feel constrained. So, you may get tired, especially if you like your comfort zone, of all the pushes that you may get to break out of it. But all in all, use physical exercise to relieve yourself of any extra fiery energy if you feel affected by it, as I said, and to just be more self-aware, mindful of you go through this transit and all the other aspects and transits that also happens when Mars is out of bounds. So yeah, thanks for listening to this special. Take care.